I think it was a pretty easy decision for me. This has been a goal of mine to be here, and so to be here now, I'm super honored and excited to show what I can do. I didn't have really any expectations. It was just come here and do my best. The first season, I was pretty nervous because I didn't know what to expect coming to a new country, and I was really, really like pleasantly surprised about how kind everybody was, how professional and well run this club is. I'll tell everybody until I find something better, but I think Zenit Kazan is the best club in the world. Like, everything is done well. We're put in the best position to win volleyball games and win cups and trophies, and so it's really, really a special place to just play volleyball. But like thinking back and 4 years ago, like this was COVID time also, right? So it was 2021. You needed this QR code to go into the malls and everything. You needed to scan it and the masks, and you needed to be Russian to get this QR code and have this Sputnik vaccine. And so I was using my teammates, but don't go to the mall now because I'm using your QR code. So it was like, it was also very not normal, strange situations, but throughout that it's become very normal, and we've got a lot of different things going on in the world, but this is a place for me that is really special. Yeah, I'm proud of it. I'm really proud of the things that we achieved as a team. It's great to be able to look up and see all the stars that we put on those banners. That's something that I'm really proud of. I want to add one more, really badly. To be able to finish in that fashion would be a dream and kind of a fairy tale ending, but I'm not going to put any pressure on it to do it that way. We're going to go out there and compete our hardest, do what we need to do, play volleyball. I'm going to steal a Tom Brady quote, which is, they ask him, what's your favorite ring or what's my favorite star? And I want to say the next one. But yeah, but I only have one more chance to add it, so it better be, that's the one. But no, I mean, every single one is very memorable. I remember every time we won very well, vividly. I could tell you, the scores of, how we won, which 3-1, 3-2, 3-0, all of these types of things. And so there are a lot of amazing memories. I think it was just the right time. I think it was 4 seasons here of amazing memories, success. We also came here with 2 children and we're leaving here with 3 children, right? So we grew, our children grew up here, and now it was time to maybe find something new, a new challenge. As sad as it is that we're going to leave here, as grateful as we are of the club, and especially coach, to be honest, he's been a really special figure in my family's life, and how important that is. He understands how important that is to not only me but everybody. And so it's going to be hard for us to leave because we've had it amazing here, but I think it was time for something new, a new challenge. For me, my experience here in Kazan, it was like, in volleyball, it was easily the most fun experience I've ever had, with lifestyle, with all of this kind of stuff. Sure, the weather is different, and so that's like a different adjustment for me and my family. Like 3 small kids, getting them dressed for snow every day is not easy. and going and walking out, and you know, especially for my wife, just if she's alone and I'm in training, like it's not easy. So that's a big difference. But maybe something that a lot of people don't understand is when we're here, sure, there's technology, there's, you know, video chats, FaceTime, all this kind of stuff. So we can talk to our families back home, but there's only a certain amount of time that we can because of the time difference, right? So I haven't talked to my family all day because they're sleeping. And so in maybe 1 hour at 4 o'clock in the evening, I can start to talk to my family. But 4 o'clock in the evening, sometimes we have training. So then I'm not talking to maybe my family almost all day. And then I'll have to stay awake until midnight or 1 o'clock in the evening to speak to my child for 10 minutes after school because he just finished school. So that's like some challenges that I think a lot of people don't understand, especially even Europeans. Like if you're from Europe, for example, like maybe Sam, he's 2 hours ahead of Europe in Kazan. So there's a time difference, but it's not so much. Yeah, it's super competitive. I think it's a shame that the Russian league hasn't been able to show how competitive it is in Europe. But you know, that's the way it is, and so we're still grateful for the opportunity to play here. But yeah, I mean, 35 of 36, and the one we lost was, I think, very surprising. So no, very happy with it. Obviously, we had this bad taste in our mouth from losing the Cup of Russia, and so we have, hilariously, another Cup of Russia coming up that we are hungry for. Although we won, you know, we've won a lot of games and playing we just played and finished the championship and finished well. There's still a job to be done, and we're focused on it. I think it can happen. Anything can happen. You know, I've had this idea that maybe I'll finish my career after Los Angeles in 2028, after the Olympics. So that's an idea, but never say never. I mean, a lot of things can change before then, and so we'll see what happens. But the door is definitely not closed. Person, I think I've learned a lot. I think I've learned a lot about team dynamic and trying to lead in different ways, trying to be a better teammate in the ways that I can be, and just, you know, also being here without my family in times when I'm not here, when my family is not here. It's a lot of alone time, reflection, and trying to learn about, you know, who I am without my family as well, here, like physically without my family. And so I think I've matured a lot as a person, especially as a player as well. I think I've had some of my best volleyball years of my life here in Kazan, and I learned a lot from our staff, from my teammates and players. And so I'm proud of the development that I've had here in Kazan as a player and as a person. Yeah, it would be a dream to leave like a winner. Extra pressure, I don't think it's pressure in the match. I think it's extra motivation in moments like today or yesterday or tomorrow when we're training and it's difficult, or we have one more set in the weight room that we need to do, and it's like, man, we have an opportunity to do something really special and to finish this kind of chapter of this Courage regime in Zenit Kazan. And so it's not so much pressure as it's excitement and motivation to do well. And then we go play. I think our coach Igoric has been amazing to just say, you know, we're not playing for this end trophy. We're playing for this next point to be the best team that we can be on the court, like we do every day. And so I think we're going to continue that mindset, ideology.